Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by and seeing what I'm up to. My name is Silkyfeather and you can call me Silky. Meet Kevin has another message for us on our stimulus. This is new details just released.
Hey everyone, Meet Kevin here with bigger updates on the next stimulus package. Today, by the way, is 100 days from Election Day, with 3 big interviews with White House officials that just occurred on Sunday morning. Seems like they do the rounds on Sunday morning. And here's what we learned about unemployment, stimulus checks, and an eviction ban, and so much more. Folks, the only thing more exciting than the news that we're getting here is the fact that yesterday we broke all records for sales of the YouTube course after I showed you how much YouTube paid me in May. Apparently, I was really surprised because I was going to delete that video, but apparently some of y'all got inspired. So I'm blown away with the amount of you signing up for it, for that pre-sale link down below. Use that coupon code. I'm going to make it extra special now because the pressure's on. Not that it wouldn't have already been. Anyway, 2 updates. First, we've got 2 really quick quotes, and then we're going to get into the 3 interviews. Ted Cruz just said that the HEROES Act just funnels money to Nancy Pelosi's friends. It doesn't actually solve the problem. Ted Cruz, obviously Republican, looking for a very small next stimulus package. Nancy Pelosi says that she wants to give Donald Trump a new nickname, quote, Mr. Make Matters Worse. All right, there we go. We slammed a Republican, we slammed a Democrat. Now let's get into the 3 interviews. Larry Kudlow was interviewed this morning on Jake Tapper with CNN. I know a lot of you don't like CNN, okay? We're just listening to the interview. Larry Kudlow says there is a $1,200 check coming. That is going to be a part of the new package. That is a quote from him verbatim. Another quote, the check is there. The reemployment bonus is there. The retention bonus is there. There will be breaks and tax credits for small businesses and restaurants. It's well-rounded, very well-targeted. Kudlow then went on to even suggest that there might be an extension of the eviction ban.
Wow.
This is all extremely good. Let's try to unpackage this for a moment. First, we're not sure what he means by reemployment bonuses. We're not sure if that means like a back-to-work bonus, like taking the unemployment back to work with you if you're on unemployment, or if it's a tax credit for businesses to get back to work. We do already know that we saw some draft of a bill yesterday that there are tax credits for businesses to eat at restaurants and fully write off restaurant meals. We also saw an extension of the employee retention credit yesterday and other potential tax write-offs. So that's what we saw yesterday. And today Larry Kudlow is doubling down on those, but also giving us this interesting comment that there might also be some sort of re-employment bonus. Again, we don't know what that is. The stimulus check confirmation, that's very good. We've heard about this stimulus check confirmation before, that there would be a check, but we weren't sure if it would be $1,200. Larry Kudlow has now confirmed that it would be $1,200. Now we still just need to narrow down who's going to get that. Are adult dependents going to get that? Are adult college students going to get that? Are senior dependents going to get that? We'll find out. We also don't know about income limitations, but now we know that the amount is intended to be $1,200. Furthermore, the extent of the eviction moratorium. Holy smokes, this is huge. I mean, this is a game changer because I've been making quite a few real estate videos. YouTube may not have shown those to you, but if you go to my real estate playlist, you'll see those. And I've been talking about how devastating a lack of an extension to the eviction moratorium would be for real estate. And so this is very, very, very good news. And I think we'll still see a rush of filings on Monday. We'll likely see that those filings end up getting put on hold, but at least we'll get a taste for how bad the eviction crisis would have been, because honestly, we're probably just kicking the can down the road a bit, which means I guess I can kick down the can of signing up for life insurance. But then again, it's cheap and it only took me 5 minutes, so check out that link down below and get your life insurance. Big warning, Larry Kudlow also did not tell us exactly when the eviction ban would be extended. So is this going to be part of this bill, or is it going to be part of another bill? We'll see. That's interview 1 of 3. Interview 2 of 3. Treasury Secretary Mnuchin was interviewed by Chris Wallace on Fox News Sunday. Here's what we learned. Number 1, the new bill will be introduced on Monday. We'll see if that actually happens. The Treasury Secretary wants to act quickly and believes we can get this done quickly. And his focus is kids and jobs. Number 2, the Treasury Secretary said that there's going to be a focus on the bill with liability protections, unemployment, schools, and that there is nothing to stop future bills. This is bill number 5, and that there could easily be a bill 6, 7, and 8. That's what he said. Which, if you have trouble keeping track of the numbers of these bills, I've outlined them in the description down below. It also happens to be right below the link for you to get 2 completely free stocks with Webull. If you put $100 in a stock trading account with Webull, so it's still your $100, you get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,400. Takes you about 5 minutes to do it. Then, Treasury Secretary Mnuchin says,
not saying stocks, free stocks, up to $1,500. It could be a $3 stock. It could be a $12 stock. It could be a $90 stock.
as they still have $1 trillion left to spend from the last stimulus package. Honestly, I want to punch him every time he says that, because that money is dedicated for hospitals and big businesses via the Main Street Lending Program, which isn't even fully up and running yet, and a lot of the companies that are considering even using that bailout money are thinking it's too strict of a program because the Treasury Secretary made it too strict. This kills me because he implies that there's still money to be released to the people from CARES number 1, and we should wait on CARES number 2, when in reality he's totally misleading us. No, Mnuchin, there is not more money in the pipeline for people in the original bill. Stop suggesting that. Anyway, Chris Wallace nailed Treasury Secretary Mnuchin, rightfully so, when he said, but what you want to pass is what you want to get through, not what the Democrats want. Mnuchin dodged that question, but Chris Wallace is right. The Republicans right now are trying to squeeze through a Republican-catered bill. My guess is the $1,200 stimulus checks that they're throwing in there is in there solely to try to appease Democrats. Hey, give us liability protections, give us the unemployment reduction to $200 a week, and give us some money for schools. Here, we'll give you the $1,200 stimulus checks. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they're trying to do. House Democrat leader Nancy Pelosi and Senate leader Chuck Schumer disagree. They want a complete package now. In interview 3 of 3 this morning, it's been a busy morning, Mark Meadows gave us updates. He says that the country will spend on therapies and vaccine research what we can, which is true because we've already spent $8 billion funding vaccine companies to come up with a vaccine. No vaccine just yet, though Mark Meadows, as usual, dangled the carrot and said we're hoping for good news in the next couple of days. Now, just a heads up, we have also heard every administration official say we're waiting for good news in the next few days, like every time they talk. So this is no surprise. Mark Meadows reiterated that it is important to wear masks and that we're now testing over 1 million people per day. This is up from 800,000 people per day a couple weeks ago. On unemployment, Mark Meadows began by suggesting that the original unemployment benefits would not expire. This implies that state benefits do not expire. However, many of you in my comment section yesterday were saying that your unemployment pay as a self-employed individual was cut. For example, if previously you got $600 per week in Florida from the Fed boost, plus $275 in state unemployment, now you've lost the $600, so you're left with $275 in Florida, but now Florida is cutting that in half. So that's not completely true, Mr. Mark Meadows. People are getting screwed. Mark Meadows went on to say, we will be prepared on Monday to provide a boost of up to 70% of wages. This is that 70% number we keep hearing. It's complicated. Basically, when you hear 70%, think about $200 per week as a boost. Potentially, there might be a way to scale this per state, and they're working on fixing their, quote, antiquated computer systems. However, they want to pass unemployment now, and it's possible, Mark Meadows suggests, that they'll do the rest in August, which honestly just drags out other important things to other bills in the future. In COVID news, Google Trends searches for coronavirus symptoms, COVID symptoms, and COVID-19 symptoms are all still trending downwards, despite peaking about 1 to 2 weeks ago. I believe tracking this is very important, especially for the stock market recovery. By the way, if you want to learn how I put videos together like this and edit them in under 5 minutes, make sure to check out the YouTube course. It's on pre-sale right now. You can get a better deal if you buy now before it comes out. It all comes out on August 10th, which hopefully then all the stimulus stuff is over, and I can teach you exactly all of my tricks. No matter if you've never edited a video before or you don't even own a camera other than your phone, I can show you how to make this happen. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please consider subscribing. I really, really appreciate you. And please continue to leave comments. Any issues that you're seeing. I read almost all of your comments. Leave all the problems that you're having, and I'd love to talk about them in these videos. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.